All right, y'all. It's Jay Wandoe here, and you have now entered the Doe Spot. Normally, I'm in my studio, and I got the dark screen behind me. I'm probably looking dark as far as my mood, but today it's gonna be special. I'm vibrant. I'm back at the crib, Florence, South Carolina. Yes, I'm visiting to handle some business here. Can't really speak on that. And MLK weekend. So I had a dream. I had a dream one day that I was gonna get to do an interview live with someone that really makes moves in the city. I just say that it's really making their mark in the city, y'all. And so, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce them in a minute, but I just wanted to kind of speed y'all up on things, man. It's been a tough end of the year as far as the podcast is for me because I've been so busy and I've been putting other things in front of it. But this year, I really want to get more content out for me. I mean, to find my audience. That's really what I'm doing this year. I want to find my audience. So it's a slow grind. Anybody out there that's looking to get into podcasting or whatever you may call it, journalism and things like that, you really have to put things out there that you really don't want. You may not feel comfortable doing. So hopefully after this one, things get more comfortable. And yeah, it should be a real good one. So y'all keep looking out, and I'll speed y'all up soon. All right. What's up, bro? I was just telling people, man, somebody come out and show love like this, man. Come out in the cold. Hey, that's a lot, man. Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir. It's a story.
Okay.
He was like, man, you don't understand. I was like, yeah, Woody, but I ain't ready for it.
You ain't ready. Go ahead and start recording, and then I'll let you know when we start getting to like.
All right.
We just
You
let the people see what we got. So
y'all know where we at, man. You know how I'm coming. Every time I'm coming, we at Dashing 200 East Darlington Street, Florence, South Carolina. It's gonna be something special though, right here. My partner came through and he wanted to do like a semi interview or like an introduction to the people. So you know me, I can't. I'm big for this. I'm like, Juan, whenever you ready, sign me up, Brody. I'm on it. So this is what we doing, man. I guess what I need to do is just kind of like start from the beginning. However you go, let's get into it.
hey, peace, y'all. You already see who it is. Jay Wandoe. You have now entered the Doe Spot. DADOESPOT. And today, as you see, I'm kind of off the camera because I want to direct my attention to this brother right here. I got a feeling that whatever you see it on the other end of this camera is gonna really impact the world, the community. Okay, and I'm not just saying that. I feel that. I've seen this man work over the years. Kitchen right over here, cooking orders. You don't see a whole lot of owners like really in the kitchen, made the orders and everything. Coming from this area, we're in Florence. We right here in the restaurant. So this ain't no pass by thing. This is built from brick by brick, ground up. So thank you, man.
Man.
Gratitude.
Appreciate that one.
Terrell Mack. If y'all didn't know his name, goes by Rel, but he's gonna give y'all some story. I got some questions for this man, but and I got he mic'd up. I bet to be on the mic a little bit. But the big part of all this is to empower. It's to show gratitude,
Right.
and also to increase us as people visibility.
That's a fact.
I live in Texas. You know, I'm not even this is home, but I don't live here every day. So I'm showing this man love because he showed me love, and then we should just keep doing that with each other. So let's go ahead and get started, man. So I'm honored, truly honored to be here with you today, man.
Yes, sir.
To have a man that's creatively becoming a staple in the community.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. I'm trying, man.
Yeah, we both raised from here, but you got roots in other places, man. So let's talk about Terrell Mack. I'm gonna just let him rock, man. Give it a story. Let's go.
So it started basically in Queens, New York. My mother is from Brooklyn, but I was living with my grandmother, and my grandmother, she raised me in Queens, New York. I ended up going. I went to elementary school down here in Florence for a while, and then I got kicked out because I was talking too much. As y'all know, if y'all come in Dash, dog, I talk a lot. But I ended up getting sent to my grandmother, and I went to PS30. I had I guess it was a good mix of everything because with that, being from the city to the country, like you get a mix of hustle and bustle wherever you go. And it kind of helped me to realize that if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. You know what I mean? And so from there, I just was like, I always had that grit, that grind, and my family full of hustlers. Like, I started like being down here. My uncle, he started the gold teeth thing. If y'all know about flavor in your mouth and the sauce and all of that, and like he started in like 90 something.
I never knew that was your uncle.
Yeah, baby boy, Lil Keith.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil
Yeah,
Keith,
no
man.
doubt, man.
You know what I mean? He got to get his flowers.
Selling everything.
Everything, man. So you know that's really where it came from, being down here. And we basically brought Little New York to downtown Florence. You could come there and make it a one-stop shop. So that was always in me. The hustle was always in me. Like if you come into my establishment or my family establishment, you're gonna buy something. We ain't gonna let you leave out without having nothing. And
tell them about some of the things y'all were selling. I know CDs.
Oh man, we were selling. Movies. Yo, listen, we were. You know, this after the time. Yeah, this after the time. But this was like, man, we was always ahead of the times. If I could put it like that, like we brought gold teeth down here. Then we went from gold teeth to like, this was the early '90s. My uncle started doing beepers down there. He had a little spot where he was selling beepers. This was when beepers first came out. I was legit, you know what I mean? But I know that's what the people had back in the day. And then they went from the beepers to they went to clothes. Then they went from the men's clothes. They seen it was a thing for women's. They started tapping into the women's clothes. Women shop more than men, and they get men to buy them clothes. So you know that's the way to go. If you try to get a business and you working on that, start with the women first. They gonna always shop, and they gonna get men to buy for them.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? But then we went from that to like when the DVD era started. We was big on DVD. We had any bootleg DVD you could come down there and find. It was down there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you can get the oils from down there. Like anything you want. The incense, anything you want. We literally been the one-stop shop, man. But you know, like that right there is what made me. Like for real, like just seeing that, you know, when they say you're a product of your surroundings and a product of your environment, that's what shaped me to be the hustler I am. And then from there, I just went on and just took that same mentality and put it into this food business that I'm into right now. So when I tell you anybody can do it, that's gonna be the message throughout this. It take dedication and it take conviction. But I promise you, anybody can do what I'm doing. It's not rocket science.
I love that. Love that start, brother. I know many people want to know,
right?
Real, you talked about where you from, talk about your origin, but you also say you talk a lot.
Right,
so
right.
What gave you that confidence? This is a confidence thing.
You know,
I can't say I had the confidence growing up, like you said. I need to hear that.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I think it really comes from my mother. Like she the one who raised me. Right. And shout out to Wilhelmina. I love you, girl. But she the one who raised me, man. And she just talk a lot. You know what I mean? But she talk when she needed to talk. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, like
with a purpose.
With a purpose, for sure, bro. I never seen her just gassing something or just doing it just to do it. But like every time she talks, she talks.
Intentionality.
Exactly, bro. So it was like with me, that was always me. And I never had a problem with speaking in front of people. Like I don't know if that's just the city mentality in me, because you can cut a camera on. Like I got customers that I talk to every day, and they like, yo, I just can't get on. I'm like, it's just a phone. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like you talking, but I get it. You know, it's nervousness.
You think about what people thinking.
Right. But it's just for me, like it's never been a thing. I just felt like if I'm going to stand for something and I'm representing it, you gotta see me. You gotta know who making this stuff. Like it's gonna all circle back to the restaurant. But at the end of the day, like you just gotta be strong and in your conviction on who you is. You gotta be confident in what you're doing. Like I just always been a confident person. Like it never mattered where I was at. I was gonna always be me. Like you know, one thing I can say though, you gotta know your surroundings as well. Right. So you know, even though you are who you are, if you know you're in a room with people that's gonna kind of like cower to your confidence, tone it down a little bit. Okay. Don't always be you. I'm gonna tell you that. Like that's something that's
different.
Yeah, man. You got
it's correct.
Yeah, because everybody's not used to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might come off as aggressive, to the wrong person. So you gotta always think about yourself and think about other people. You know what I mean? And that's just with
No.
business. If you're gonna be in any type of business or just dealing with people, you gotta be able to read the person
Right.
and read the room. You know what I mean?
And then there's in a street sense as well. I'm sure people not necessarily in the streets dealing things, but like
Right.
if you outside.
Right.
And let's say something happens, and this is why I left Florence. I'll give my little insight. I left
Right.
Florence in 19 because I was in situations I didn't need to be in. I wasn't
That's
ready
a
to
fact.
fight. I wasn't ready to go to jail. Like,
That's a
I don't think
fact,
nobody
man.
is, but that was not something I was willing to
Right.
do.
And that was a smart
I had to
move.
get out of that situation, that
And a
environment.
lot of kids need to hear
Yeah.
that one.
Mm.
Like everybody is not like that, and you don't have to be somebody you not. You know what I mean? I tell my son all the time. This is the teaching things when we come at as us being older
Yeah.
and family making some type of way. Like, bro, don't change yourself to be cool. If they don't accept you for who you are and they don't like you for being cool as the way you are, they not for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people gotta get that, man. But we all young at once in a point in time, but you just gotta you live and you learn, you know what I mean? And for real, guys, girls, all of y'all, like, don't change yourself to be accepted. If you gotta do anything that's gonna jeopardize your freedom or your well being, those not your friends. I'm telling you right now, you know what I mean? So take this as a lesson.
It's wisdom.
Yeah, man, keep going. And if you don't get nothing out of this, get that and get the word perseverance. You know what I mean? And that's big in my house. I preach that heavily. That you're gonna be able to continue, don't no matter what the obstacle is, you can keep going. Persevere, man. And that's with anything in life. If you learn that word and stay confident, you gonna win. And consistent.
It's so much. It's so many gems you just dropped.
Yeah, man.
One thing I noticed about you,
What's up
you're a
with it?
great listener.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think it's more not necessarily you listening to respond. And I struggle with that before.
Right.
My family sometimes takes me as like I'm trying to tell them what to do.
Right.
I'm just telling you based on what I see,
I experienced.
what I know.
Yeah, man.
And that's what this is about. It's
That's
about
a
your
fact, man. This
experiences.
is the experience, man.
Yeah.
Because you can take my experience and just hearing it and realize, you know what? If he did it, I can do it too. Because I promise y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm just as regular as anybody else. I'm literally
special
that.
though. You special
know what I
guy,
mean?
man.
Thank you,
You
Juan.
are, man,
But it's real, and I ain't gonna lie, right? I'll tell y'all this, but you gotta be consistent too. Please understand that we going through these questions and we interviewing, but those is topics that I can't stress enough because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got a restaurant. The restaurant been going well. We in 5 years now, and that's a blessing. We almost 5 years strong.
5 years. Wow.
And with that being said, I never really worked in a restaurant, y'all. You know what I mean? And that might be a
feel
surprise.
like a job.
Yeah, but I never worked in a restaurant growing up. Yeah, you know what I mean?
No
Like
restaurant experience.
yeah. So when I say this, like America, and you can do anything if you consistent with it, you can. Like I just know how to cook a little bit. And I know how to treat people, and that take you so long, and it spreads like a wildfire. Like yo, my man care about what he doing,
Right.
and it works, man. But it don't have to be a restaurant. It can be anything. If you showing people you consistent and you care about it, watch how you progress, watch how you grow, watch how you advance. Even in the job, even you could be in the plant job, you could be in anything. Watch how you grow when people see how much you care about what you're doing. You know what I mean? Just do that.
I'm taking all this in too. We were on the same age, but I'm taking it in. And this, I'm looking at my question. You hit on a lot of them, but one thing I also hear is preparation.
Right.
Preparation, perseverance, and then being willing to hear no, but find another way. Pivot.
That's a fact.
You can pivot. I know we hear that word, we kind of gloss over it.
Man, that's real, man.
You really need to
how the older people
be prepared
always,
for that.
Yeah, you know how the older people always say, yo, there's more ways to skin a cat.
Yep.
No, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real, man, because especially like in this new era in 2026 where people feel like they gotta be boxed in or they gotta work. Like it's so many different ways and different avenues that you can make it work. Find your niche and just keep pushing. Just go, man. Like y'all gonna see, man, between me and Juan, it's a lot going on this year, man.
Yes, sir.
I want people to see this. I want people to see our journey and
Please.
see that you gotta work and you gotta just once you put it out there in the atmosphere and you work towards your goals, it can happen. Put it out there, man.
Yep. All we doing right now is selling hope. Not one time I told y'all to like, share, and subscribe. I be thinking about that sometimes. Like, should I tell people that?
Right.
Or did he say, "Hey, come in here and buy something from us"? We want to share.
Right.
We here because we want to share the information.
That's a fact for free.
We didn't have people telling us, yo, in the podcast game, this is what you need to do. Would I have listened? I don't know. Would he have listened if they said, "Oh, they ain't gonna work"? You got it in the wrong restaurant, bro.
Man.
I do want to talk about that. Like, why
What?
here? Why
Yo,
of all places in this area? Why 200 these dogs to treat? I need it. They need to hear this.
Let me tell you how this went. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep this raw and unfiltered. This my boy, and he want to know, and people need to know.
Yeah.
So I wasn't always this community good dude. You know, people go through things, people grow up. That's why I'm saying I'm giving y'all the game now,
Please.
so y'all can know. You know, I'm just like y'all. What happened was I used to have a restaurant that I started on 209 Griffin Street. That was also in Florence. That's why I tell everybody, like, I've been in business. It started in 2016. This was pre-COVID. This was pre-everything. But I didn't take it serious. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just
You didn't prepare.
I didn't do nothing
No
right.
research.
None of that. Like, and that was me just jumping out. So I started as a I used to work for the bread company. Shout out to Franklin Baking Company, Flowers Foods. I was a sales manager out there,
and I love that. I love it. It's raw.
Yeah, man. My step pop's getting that chicken salad together, y'all. Y'all know what's going on. That famous chicken salad. We coming in Sunday and we making it now. But look though, this way I used to be a sales manager for Flowers Baking Company, and the whole idea started because me going to different areas and I'm realizing Florence doesn't have like a hot dog shop. So I was like, you know, this is a business avenue. Like this is a lane I can really take advantage of. That's why I said when you find a niche, you kind of want to run through it. I knew in New York we got a hot dog cart on every corner. Everybody's selling a dirty dog. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? But it's nothing like that in Florence.
Explain that before you go too far.
Dirty dog.
People that don't know about New York.
All right, so look, we call them a dirty dog because they don't have no place to wash their hands. They don't have no place to go use the restroom. All day they just dead outside all day. So you know they dirty. But the hot dogs is amazing, so you still go and buy them anyway. We just call them dirty dogs. Don't pay me no attention. Still go get you a Frank when you go to New York. But that's an inside thing. Yeah. Why maybe put that out there.
Yeah, just want to put that out there for the people.
But look, y'all, just seeing that business concept and seeing that it works. And I'm like, people making a living off of selling hot dogs. I was like, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting myself into some trouble. You know, I'm gonna be fully transparent. Like, I was always a businessman. Like I told y'all, I was a product of my environment. So sometimes when you see things and you see what other people are doing to get it, you think that's the cool way, you think that's the fast way. It always works that it's not like that. I mean, eventually you either gonna get caught or you're gonna get yourself in trouble. It's gonna be something. Yeah. You know what I mean? So take it from me. Don't do it. Like I mean, you know, I mean that with wholeheartedly. I might be smiling with y'all, but you know, having to go behind the wall or go sit down and you away from your family and things happen while you away from your family, like, you know, life don't stop. When you go behind the walls, people still passing, people still graduating, people still being born. You know, it's a lot of things that go on. And you miss that. And you know, a lot of times that can play on your psyche, that can play on your mental. Like it's a lot of things that go on with being in prison. So I'm not one that never glorify. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I ended up getting myself into some trouble at my prior location. And I realized I guess it just wasn't a good fit for me. You know, and I wasn't all the way into my business. And my mother, shout out to her, she told me that. She was like, Terrell, you gotta either choose, you're gonna either have 1 foot, you're gonna have 2 feet in your business, or you gonna have 2 feet in the street. You can't.
1 foot in there and 1
Yeah,
foot out.
you can't
Can't
jiggle.
juggle, yeah.
You can't do it.
Marriages,
you know what I mean?
or any kind of relationship.
Yeah.
If you're not in that sports, y'all athletes, listen.
Anything you doing, man, you got to be all the way with it. It circle back to what we said at the beginning. So, being rebellious and young, you always hear that. But I guess in just that time after me hearing my mother say that and me having to go to prison for a little while, I realized, you know what, she right. You know what I'm saying? I actually grew up. That made you want that sit down made me grow up and realize, like, you know what I mean? I can either keep doing this and be here again and forget seeing my kids grow up, or I can be here, you know what I'm saying, out being a man, taking care of my responsibilities and seeing my family grow. So, it's options. It's always, you can always choose what you want to do, but
Yeah.
you got to realize it's pros and cons with everything that you choose. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
for me, I just realized I was growing up. I'm getting too old, and that's not nothing I want to do. You dig what I'm saying? Like I really want to be around to see my family work, and not only me just picking the right thing to do. I had a crummy landlord, like, so that was another factor that made me want to leave my location. Like it just felt like it was a breath of fresh air moving from one location where I had all that bad mystique and coming to this location.
Sure. Understood.
So I mean, you grow and you learn and you elevate as you go. So I never forget me being at that 209 Griffin Street. Like that definitely grew me into the businessman I'm starting to become, because I'm still growing. I'm still going.
Foundation was there though.
Yeah,
set the
for
foundation.
sure, Juan. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, like I said, please, take, if you don't take nothing, if y'all stay here, if you hear what I'm telling y'all, take this message and just like realize, okay, he made decisions that wasn't right for him, but he learned. This is America, y'all. This is the home of second chances. Like you can make a way. You just gotta be wanting to do it. You know what I mean? You gotta want to put that effort in.
But I'm a black man. But I'm a black woman. I'm Hispanic.
Right.
I'm a minority. How did I get an opportunity? Tell them how you,
Man,
as that,
and that's what you
criticism and all these things
that comes with it, y'all. It never stops. Like I'm a young black dude. I got it's not too many black owned businesses in Florence, South Carolina. Shout out to the few that's around here. But as populated as this place is, having about 40,000 people living here, and probably 5 to 10 black owned restaurants or minority owned restaurants, it's kind of insane. You know what I mean? Like we have a bunch of Mexican restaurants. Shout out to the Mexicans,
Yeah,
but
sure. Shout out to y'all.
beyond the Mexican restaurants, like it's no black owned. It's like I think we might have one Hawaiian restaurant, like, but it's like it's rare and few. So you're gonna have a lot of pushback with whatever you doing. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the grocery store right here.
Right.
I got investment in that.
Right,
Right down the street.
Mr. Tim, save a lot.
Mr. Tim, he
Man,
next up, Mr. Tim.
For sure,
Hope you watching
man.
this, man.
Man, this is big, man. We gonna always have pushback, man. As black people in general, it's always been an uphill battle. You know what I mean? We gonna continue to have that uphill battle. People gonna always say no. You might have 5 people say yes, and 2, 3 that just because they see your skin color tell you no. You know what I mean? They predetermine you before you get there. So that's why you gotta outwork everybody. You gotta go extra hard. And anything we doing, that we gotta go extra hard in order to be seen. And it was really no different for me. I had a lot of pushback. Right now, me being on 200 East Darlington Street, my biggest pushback was being downtown. Being that I had the situation that I had prior to opening up here, people didn't like it. It was a lot of people that felt like, oh, he would come here and he would be in here selling drugs out of his business or doing things that wasn't right.
Think about.
You know what I mean? And I helped perpetuate that, that stereotype, because I did what I did as well. But when I tell you people get second chances and you get a chance to do something right, once you get it, run with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't
Put your shoes off. I mean, you gotta dash.
Don't dash out, bro. Don't let them think, that they made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. A lot of people doubted when I came down here. They thought I would be doing the wrong thing, or they thought I wouldn't even be here. It's a lot of a lot of customers that even came in. The audacity of them is that they got the nerves to tell me they had bets and stuff that I wouldn't make it. They felt like I wouldn't be here in a year. You know what I'm saying? And it be your own kind. Don't ever think it's just other people determining you. It's your own kind too. So with that, you just gotta use that as fuel.
Keep going.
Yeah, because people gonna always stop you, man. Always say, yo, you can't do this. And that's a I hate to say it like this, but it's a broke mindset or broke mentality. Because the people that's telling you you can't do it, or that ain't what you need to do, those the ones that don't got the type of mentality to say you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they boxed in. A lot of times they never seen nobody else do it, so they feel like you can't do it. You know what I mean? And if I'm gonna be honest, when you got those type of people in your corner, because everybody got them, then the people you don't tell your ideas to, you keep it going. You pull out. You try to get away from them. You know what I'm saying? And
at all costs.
And for real, man.
Like I mentioned, I went into the military because I was around people, and it was these people that protected me,
right?
Essentially. But at the same time, what if I get into a situation? Can you get me out of it?
Right.
And I'm a firm believer in Christ. God is my everything. But God gonna also lead you to the good part. But if you still out here, one foot in, one foot out, I can't
help you. He can't help you. You know what I'm saying?
What do you want me to do?
Bro, you had to choose. I been giving you the options and you sleeping on it. So you know what I mean? That's real, man. You gotta be strong in your conviction with what you're doing, bro. And I ain't telling you to go out there and be in the street and say, "Oh, he told me to go head first."
Right.
I'm definitely not telling you to do that.
That.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you to find something legit and go ahead first in that. That same type of energy that you had to go into the street, switch that up and put that into something legit. I guarantee you, you'll make so much more money. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I always felt like, because I had other people that showed me, the streets. I always thought the streets was the streets. I was in love with it. I seen New Jack City as a kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I seen Nino Brown.
That can happen. That can be me.
You know what I'm saying? Word. So we always. That's why you gotta watch your kids too, y'all. Watch what they consuming.
Talk about family.
Yeah. Watch what they consuming, man. Watch what they watching, man, because they easily impressionable, and if they see that and they think it's cool, or they see how people glorify the person getting the bag, they want it. You know what I'm saying? It's just easy. That's what you want. But if you see people like regular people and they get in the bag, like a doctor, a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta push more of that. People in real estate, just anything. People in restaurants, anything, bro. If you getting money and you get into it, we really need to push that, because at the end of the day, as a young person, they just want to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if they see anybody that's getting money, bro, they excited about it. They like, oh, okay, I can do that and get some money. That's why I'm telling y'all can do what I'm doing and get some money. Trust me, I ain't the richest, but it can come. And if I do it, if you see what I'm doing, you can do it better than what I'm doing.
You already got the plan. He's showing you exactly what.
Yeah.
And with Real, you can come up here and ask him a question.
On my soul,
very personable.
I promise you, I'm so willing to help anybody that's trying to do whatever, bro. Like I just told y'all, in my mental and in my concept, like, I'm always thinking, bro, it don't matter how many people doing it, because they not doing it like I'm doing it. So it don't matter what you doing. If you selling the same exact menu I'm selling, it'll never be me or how I'm gonna present it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I can teach you anything you want to know. So far as what I'm doing, it's still to be your thing. You know what I'm saying? You take it and you put your twist on it and you present it your way, and it's your thing, man. Like, everybody can make money. Anybody can do anything to make some money, y'all. That's one thing I'm never big on. I'm never big on jealousy or counting what the next person
No.
got.
Too much
Like,
energy.
yeah, man, you gotta worry about yourself,
Yeah.
yo. I like this is a big thing I always wanted to put out there in the atmosphere because I feel like with these kids now and the younger people, that's your problem. Like y'all worry about what the next person doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about yourself. I know that's what social media is. You scroll on
Right.
your phone,
It's
you see what they doing.
that's why they call it influence.
Yeah.
Look at the definition of what influence actually means.
Yeah,
And you will
man.
see, like, I am influenced by that. I do that. I'm gonna do whatever to get that denim tears hoodie.
Right.
I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
Whatever I need to do.
Right.
You know,
So,
even though I can only wear the hoodie a few times before people can be like, you wearing a hoodie way too many times, but I paid $4.50 for it.
right.
So
So I'm
I
aware.
gotta wear it.
You know what I mean?
I snaked my friend for it. So
and
I got
that's
it be a lot, man.
that's the
Like
stuff
it's
that
a lot of stuff
go on
going on, bro.
with the young people, man. And y'all do a lot, man. And like you said, snaking your friend, like, and that's how I don't even understand how y'all. What's up with y'all this day, man? Like we got more episodes, so
Yeah, we
I
can talk about
I
it, but
get into that.
it just was something's on my head, my heart. I know it may feel like it's off topic, but it all aligns.
Yeah, man.
Because when you talk about coming from a certain place, starting something up, you're a public figure now. You're a public figure. You must have something that people want.
Right.
It's not just food. You can get food anywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
You can get what is that though? What do you think? What do you say it is from your perspective, and then what other people may have told you outside of a food review?
You know what I feel like? I kind of sell people. I don't know, man. I guess I give people hope. I give people that for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's real. Like, I had so many people that come in when I'm not here, and it'll be like, "Yo, where you at?" Or you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same when you ain't here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy nothing to you.
Yeah, bro. And it's like the business is here, bro. I don't have to be here. I want to do something else, but I think I really done. I built it so much. So, like you said, when people come in, they see me. A lot of people even didn't even know when they come in that I own the spot. I'm so genuine and authentic. Like I'm just gonna talk to you regular. People just assume I just work here. I had so many reviews where people be like, "Oh yeah, the worker in the back was so nice. Yeah, he just talking to me," and I'm like, "Thank you." You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to feel like I'm bigger than them or I'm bigger than the program. Yeah, I might own the spot, but I'm just regular time, regular rev, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I love when people come in and they see that I'm just genuine and authentic with it. Like I love to convey that type of message, man. I never even the people that work with me, I think all of them can state that I never like big homie nobody, never like try to little nobody. Like I'm just regular, bro. We conversate. It's never about your tax bracket. It's never about how much money you got. It's just about your conversation, bro. If we can hold one, we can hold one. If you too, you know what I mean, too small minded for me, I just keep it moving. Cause like right now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I definitely elevated from how I used to be. You know, when you get older, you grow, and you gotta change how you was moving. Like I really wish now I'm 38. I wish at 38 I was moving like this at 18. You know what I mean? Like it would be so much better, one.
And I'll speak on that. 20 years ago, you talking mid 2000s. I don't think you change.
Right.
I think as far as your direction changed.
That's a fact, bro. I pivoted, like you said, back to the word.
You could, and I got one of these questions I asked. When do you realize you would be a salesman? I didn't say businessman. The terms matter.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because I bought from Rail. All right. Rail sold me things. Like he said, I pictured myself. I was one of the people who was working at Pizza Hut and had like $20 in my pocket. Right. He made me feel like I needed to give him 10 of that. So I've been invested in this man's life for 20 years. It's not you know what I'm saying? It's because you know what? I'm gonna watch that DVD. Mixtapes. You're talking about 50 Cent era to stuff like GU and things like that. That got me on it. I wasn't buying no CD from the Best Buy at Circuit City. It wasn't even a Best Buy back then.
It was just
they had a product, and I was like, I can do that. I didn't want drugs, but I want a CD.
And I love it, man. And I ain't going front, bro. Like to hear that, you know what I mean, from you and just other people and genuine that just knew me. Been like, bro, you never changed. You always been the same. You always been consistent. And I really pride myself on that, y'all. Like, I don't want to change. Like, if I got one relationship with you, if we know each other, I'm know you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if I don't know you, I'm gonna treat you like I know you. And I think that's one of the things that's kept my business growing and kept me going. Like for real, y'all don't know. Like,
Never met a stranger type of thing, right?
yeah, bro. Like, it's been working for me since I started. One,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like with this, that's really the recipe, y'all. Like, the food probably can be trash, but when you got top flight service and you know what I mean, the people that come in, start knowing them. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up with you? How you doing? Just asking somebody that. You know what I mean? How your day going today? If they look sad, you know what I mean? Or just noticing, like, we right here beside McLeod Hospital. So if they come in and they got the visitor sticker or something on their shirt, and everything good at the hospital, you know what I mean? I hope everything good. If it's not, I'm gonna say a prayer for your people.
Whoa,
You know what I mean? Like,
powerful.
that right there alone, man. You know what I mean? That just changes everything. Person can come in like, damn, I was having the worst that day. I never even met dude. Dude came and just said that little bit. Now I feel like I could keep going. You know what I mean? Like, in 2026, y'all, it's a lot of mental
Talk about it.
abuse. Like, it's a lot of people that don't handle their mental well. You know what I mean? And people breaking down, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? A lot of people can't take it and they feel like, oh, I just gotta do something. That's why I made a post like, never harm yourself. You know what I mean? And like, I just share it just because I know sometimes somebody might need to see it. You know what I mean? And it was powerful, bro. People, you never know what a person going through. You never know how they life trajectory going. They could have just got fired and felt like at the end of the world. You know what I
can't take
mean?
care of my family, my kids,
Yeah.
myself.
So it's a lot, man. So just if I could say anything with me just saying how the people like me just being genuine, I'd be like, do that and do what I'm doing. Like, if you start a business, or just, you don't even gotta start a business, just take these words and just kind of like start using it in your own life, and I think it'll wind up being a lot better with just caring about the next person.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta sit here and give them all your money, or just, like, bro, just a little few words. If they see them and you see them and they look like they down, hey, what's up? You all right? Like,
Right,
anything like that, bro. Like, I don't think God made us to just be out here beefing with each other all the time.
Not
You
at
know what
all.
I
He
mean?
never
Like,
preached that. It's not love.
yeah. So I feel like, that's just human nature, bro. If we can be more kind to each other, everything will work. And that's especially with business. With business, I know that works. Like, being kind, because I'm telling you, like, I done had plenty of issues, and with me never working in a restaurant, like, I was constantly learning and still learning. So I done had plenty of issues with customers that come in and be like, "Hey, yo, you ain't doing this right." And a lot of times, I took it to heart. I ain't gonna tell you
Sure.
I
Yeah,
no
that's
heart.
fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is my business. This is my baby.
Like my podcast. This is my
Yeah,
podcast. You
this-
say something negative, I
I'm
might have to like look at something you doing. Like, hey, you
Right. You dig what I'm
you don't even
saying?
got a
Why?
profile pic, bro.
So,
Like, but not really, but you would think that.
that's how it goes. So
Yeah.
I done had plenty of people, and me being the person I am, I'm the type to match energy. So I'm a real good person. But if you come at me a certain way, I'm gonna just bring that right back to you. So I done had people tell me like, "Yo, you worried about me and how I'm talking you or breaking you apart and critiquing you. You should be worried about running your kitchen and being more efficient and effective."
Wow.
I don't even remember the customer that told me that, but I'm gonna tell you what. Shout out to you, because without what you told me, I don't think I'd be doing as well as I'm doing now.
And it's only to get better.
You know what I mean? So now I try to make sure that I'm paying attention to the people that's coming in. And y'all gotta bear with me too. Like, please bear with me. I'm not the best.
Bro,
I never proclaim to be the best. I do say I got the best food.
Sure, you do.
I do say that.
As you should. As you should, no doubt.
But I'm not the best. I'm not the best restaurant, like, hands down overall. But we gonna get you right. And I take all criticism. You know what I mean? In this world, you gotta take it. But I feel like you gotta get a criticism a certain way.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because certain things or certain ways that you do it is acceptable. But when you coming at people or you like right now, we in the internet era. If you trolling all the time on a Facebook post, it's not gonna be received well.
Mm.
And I'm likely to match your energy. That's just disclaimer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So make sure you come at me the right way. But I'm super nice, y'all. But why we keep going with
No,
some
it's all
questions,
good.
man?
No, so I want to just dive one more thing. Being
Yeah.
I'm a year older, and I went to South Florence High.
Right,
You went to Wilson.
right.
Tell me what Wilson means to you as a New Yorker, and just coming back, kind of knowing
Yo.
both elements. Wilson High School, and I'm bringing this up because if y'all don't know, they call this a university. It's Wilson
a
University, and the fact that this man came from there. It's so many people. You got Lawrence Taylor. Run off that y'all list. Shout out to South Florence too. We got some folks. But
South Florence is lit.
Yeah.
Right now,
Shout out
South Florence is lit. But when we was going to school, Wilson
Yeah.
was it, y'all.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, Wilson kind of molded me too, to be real, because going to that school, it was so pro black, and like, man, you had to have it to kind of like be one of the ones around the school. Like,
Right.
y'all understand what I'm saying when I say this. My people that's watching this right now, y'all understand, because I gotta break this down in like our lingo right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm gonna be real. When you go into a pro black school like Wilson, like I said, to stand out, you gotta be one of the ones. You gotta be something that you just gotta be that character. And for me, like, my peoples had clothes. This where the hustle come from. My peoples had clothes. We did the gold team, so I was already known because I was already lacing everybody with the stuff. Man, and that really shaped me to be who I am. That helped me move through crowds. That helped me to be like a real street savvy type of person, because I had so many different crowds to maneuver through. Like, Wilson was a melting pot too.
For real.
We had a lot of people there, and everybody wanted to be cool. So me being a person selling gold teeth back when like they first coming out,
Right.
I was one of the ones. Like, y'all don't understand. Wilson, I don't even know how we got on this one. I had so much good time at Wilson, bro.
We got on it because I lived in it with you.
Yeah, so you know.
People do interviews, and I'm gonna talk my stuff real quick. People do interviews with people that they kind of know, or they like know something about, like, oh, you're an athlete, I want to do an interview with you.
Right.
I got the background because I lived in that era with him.
That's a fact.
We grew up together. Now we didn't hang out or nothing like that, but the stories are relatable. You talk about the clothes, the Coogee era. I'm talking about the Jabot jean era. You know what I mean?
That was everything.
The caps.
Look, this was now it's all like, I think this how the older people say it. Just all circle.
Yep.
All the stuff that we had right now back then is coming back. We had the Jabots. We've been doing that. We had the Soldier Reeds. I don't think those came back, but we was wearing the Dickies, the whole Dickie fits. What else? We was doing everything. We used to wear like the pajama pants to school.
Been doing that.
Yo, we been going crazy with
tall tees.
Like, oh my goodness!
Why are your jeans so big, bro? shout out BG, both BGs, Grimes and Goodson. They're my dogs. And we still talk. We still keep up each other. So when I see them, I'm like, man, just like you. Y'all really grew up. I be happy to see people like maturing.
We did it, bro. And especially the ones like, I don't know, bro. That's why I'm gonna be honest too. Why we talking about high school? High school is one of them pivotal times in your life. Please choose the right people to hang out with. And
it's gonna follow you forever, bro.
Forever, bro. Like, you'll be outside. One thing, whatever you do, the one thing you do, people gonna remember for 20 years plus.
Yep.
And you gotta, there's a lot of people that hold on to I didn't realize that to this year. Mm-hmm. It being our 20s.
You had to
it's a lot of people hold grudges.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, y'all see it in the movies and stuff, and people be portraying it, but it really happened like that. So, Man, just watch how you move in high school. Watch how you gonna choose, and it's really like it's pivotal in you choosing how you gonna grow up to be in the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And that's real. Like I had fun in high school, but a lot of stuff I did I shouldn't have done in high school as well. And
Sure.
I know
You got to
that's
stand on that.
yeah, and I know
Same,
that
same.
that's what a lot of kids is doing right now. You really begin to find yourself when you in high school. So those 4 years is real important into the type of person you gonna become. And I'm not saying it's gonna make you or break you because like you see me now, I'm a whole different person, and I chose to live the wrong life at times. I also did good too, so I'm not going to say I did all bad, but you gotta pick and choose your friends, the people you hang around, the people you do. Because I remember times like it was times where people smoked and got laced at high school
Wow.
and never been the same. You know what I mean? So and like now they got drugs like fentanyl and like recently
You
we
got to
just
talk about this stuff, man.
yeah
It's
recently
important.
we just had a kid that just passed like a few weeks ago. They 16, I think a 14-year-old killed a man over a vape pen. They don't know you can go inside of a smoke store and buy a vape pen for $15. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the little things like that. So it's like, bro, just choose what y'all doing because 14 and 16, that's high school ages
You're a
right now.
baby, man.
Yeah, they young. They don't know what they doing. You know what I mean? So this is stuff we really need to be talking about, and this is why I'm on this too because we got to start it. We got to start with the family. We
Sure.
we was gonna talk about family
Yeah, we're still
and
gonna get on that real
and
quick.
being a good husband or a good role model for your kids, a good wife,
Right.
all of that,
Right.
like that means so much and holds so much weight to these kids. Like we know they getting older and it's harder to reach them and talk to them, but you still got to be able to try to reach them and keep trying, man.